I've known Ryan since the first days of medical. I'm also the son of Joel Berman, the co-founder.
My name is Justin Ruiz, and I'm Ryan's childhood friend. We met at Seattle Times, selling the newspaper door to door.
My name is James Duval.
My name is Matthew Ramsey. I'm one of Ryan's longest best friends.
He was the kid we picked on. He wasn't this big empire guy that you all see now.
In 10th grade, me and him got in a fight, and I had a good 120, 130 pounds on him, and Ryan still would not back down.
One of my earliest memories of Ryan is Mr. Pickle. He used to draw these little pickled men on everything.
Ryan is extremely OCD.
I could tell within 30 seconds of meeting Ryan that he was extremely intelligent, very intelligent, and that he'd had a gun in his face. And I know both those things are true.
I remember when we were 16, the first day Ryan got his driver's license, we were driving to a concert, and we drove past the road, and one of my buddies was like, turn right here, and Ryan drove into the ditch.
I remember when he wanted to start his first store, and we all laughed at him and told him he was gonna go to prison.
He's always had this gift of being able to make anybody feel special.
First time I remember seeing Ryan was at his first shop on Aurora Avenue. He was standing behind the counter. He was wearing a t-shirt. He had spiked hair. He was wet behind the ears. He was bud tending. He was seeing every patient himself with a huge smile on his face. And I just remember seeing a spark.
I remember riding in a car with Ryan. It was the first time I'd ridden in this new sports car that he bought. And we went from 30 to about 100 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds. And he was completely comfortable with it, and I was shaking in my boots. And I just looked at him and I realized who I was dealing with.
Ryan is the boss.
Ryan's the only person I've ever met that has been picked up by a helicopter from a small little pot shop in the middle of Highway 2. That's how charismatic he is. The whole shop's shaking. Like, what is that? What is that? And then you hear Ryan say, hey, tell that guy out there I'll be just a minute. And you look out the window and it's a helicopter landed in our parking lot. Like, what the heck is that?
Ryan is a gangster.
Ryan is a fearless leader.
I obviously know my father better than anyone, and I'm getting to know Ryan extremely well, and I can see just how, I never understood how their dynamic worked. My dad's an old school Jew from New York, you know. Ryan is a new school West Coast kid, and I just never understood it until I got close, and I realized the thing that keeps them together is love.
Joel is the kind of person, when you first meet him, you'd think he's the most chill old guy, just happy-go-lucky, kind of mellow dude. And then all of a sudden, he snaps, and he turns into the real New Yorker that he is.
Joel's like an old weed wizard. Joel is definitely old school Brooklyn.
Joel is, forget about it.
He has this like tough guy image, but under all of that, he is like such a loving sweetheart.
Joel is the only man that's ever proposed to me in a company meeting with 100 employees.
Joel is cantankerous.
Anybody who's ever had the pleasure of hearing him give somebody shit on the phone who he's dealing with knows he's a fighter.
If you get in Joel's way, he's gonna give you hell, but he does it for the good of everyone.
Joel is the person that grounds Ryan.
Ryan definitely keeps him thinking all the time. Maybe that's why Joel has no hair.
These guys have been partners for about 5 years now, and it's seamless. It's absolutely seamless, and it's kind of a pleasure to watch.
They're kind of like the odd couple.
One minute you think they're about to break out in a fist fight, and the next thing you know, they're hugging it out, and big changes are suddenly happening.
Joel is just a big kid, and he reminds me of Agent 007.
Joel is the shark that broke this industry's back.
Well, I remember people seeing my parents or looking at them weird because they own a dispensary or something, but as they actually did homework and looked more into it, they saw and found out how great of a impact it has on other people.
Before I came to Have a Heart, my image of the marijuana industry was that it was just a bunch of people getting stoned, even the medical side. But once I came to Have a Heart and worked in the medical side of the business, I realized that there was a lot of good in this industry and people were really being helped.
I have gone through 4 back surgeries, and using medical marijuana has helped me come off of opioids.
Have a Heart is working with the best growers and clients in the entire industry, building brands currently as we speak that are going to shock the world.
Have a Heart is family.
Have a Heart is...
Starting all the way from the medical days, we really set a precedence to do things a little bit better than the guys next door.
What makes Have a Heart special to me is definitely the people. I mean, it's plain and simple.
If you look at the people that used to be in the marijuana industry, they were basically just stoners.
Cannabis was always seen as a bunch of idiots getting together trying to figure out how to make some money. Have a Heart is truly and obviously not that.
Have a Heart has taken very talented, well-educated, smart, interesting, fun people and brought them into the industry.
Have a Heart is special because it cares about its guest. So every time our guest comes into one of our establishments, they feel very welcome. They have a knowledgeable staff that helps them pick out their selection.
All the reviews we see of how friendly, how knowledgeable they are, we couldn't be prouder of them.
Have a Heart is the bee's knees.
Have a Heart is amazing.
Have a Heart has brought a level of organization into the cannabis industry that has changed the way everyone operates.
You can throw a Have a Heart store into a city with 10 other stores, and we're gonna end up doing better than just about anybody because we're real.
Have a Heart is adventure.
Have a Heart is fantastic.
Working at the Have a Heart in Ocean Shores reminds me of going to the barbershop in a really small town or community. Everyone knows everybody, it's always good times, and everyone always leaves happy.
Have a Heart is the vanguard of the revolution.
Working at Have a Heart has given me an opportunity to come to work every day and absolutely love my job. I love the people that I work with. The community really likes us.
The biggest struggle I've seen Have a Heart overcome was the transition from medical to recreational, while still maintaining job security for the employees that we currently had staffed.
The post-502 environment where we really didn't know what was gonna happen, that was a struggle getting through that.
There was a lot of worried employees and a lot of worried people.
All the medical shops closed down. Ocean Shores opened up, then Skyway.
Ryan and Joel stood up on stage in front of all those people and assured them that this was not the end of Have a Heart.
Have a Heart is optimistic.
I watched Have a Heart build 6 incredible dispensaries to have all 6 of them closed down.
Summer of 2012, when the feds were getting pushy about where stores were located, that was a tense moment.
Greenwood, Fremont, Belltown, Bothell.
Building that many stores that fast, was a struggle, but we overcame it by just being relentless. Sometimes we were there till 2 in the morning and a lot of it happened really fast.
Every opportunity we had to comply with the law, every opportunity we had to open a store that was in an area where we could be profitable and generate revenue, we took it.
Ryan and Joel worked their asses off, opened up as of 2 months ago their 6th shop, so that would be 1 every 2.5 months.
I've seen Have a Heart come and go in at least 5 different styles over the years that no one's ever been able to see because Ryan's been able to do it seamlessly without anybody knowing.
Have a Heart is an unstoppable force.
Over the years, we've met so many people, and so many people have gone through our lives and have helped this business get so far. And I guess it's because we built this business as a family and have grown as a family.
It was tough, having to balance family and the business and coming together and kind of compromising on what's important to us.
I will call him at 9:30 in the evening and he'll tell me I'm putting Sadie to sleep. And not very many fathers will put down, their children at 9:30 when business is still going.
We just decide that, hey, what is our priority? Our children, our family, and of course, having a business that is going to be successful. And so we just tackle it day by day.
It's very endearing to see a family man like that still can hold down a business.
Have a heart is the key to the impossible.
In 5 years, I expect us to be doing easily $250 million a year in annual revenue. We might even be doing more than that because we are a growth company.
In 5 years, Have a Heart will be an institution in every legal state.
In 5 years, I see Have a Heart expanding up and down the West Coast.
In 5 years, I'd like to see Have a Heart be national.
There will be Have a Heart locations in California, in Oregon. There will be Have a Heart locations in Nevada, in Maine, in New Hampshire, in New York.
Boy, I see Have a Heart as a regional name, if not a national name.
There will be Have a Heart locations in Florida. There will be Have a Heart locations in Arizona.
Have a Heart will be much bigger in 5 years. We'll be in multiple states, probably at least along the West Coast and Hawaii.
Nevada, Florida, wherever they want to go, they will be.
And you know, people who've stayed with the company will be doing well for themselves.
Where do I see Have a Heart in the next 5 years? Hang on, it's gonna be a fun ride.
Have a Heart is gonna go from this incredibly powerful monster dragon to a two-headed, incredibly powerful monster dragon in 5 years from now, and possibly it might even have a third head. I'm not sure yet, maybe 4.
Makes me laugh when I think I walked into their first store and they may have had like 5 little jars of maybe Chili Bean, OG Kush, you know, and he maybe had 3 or 4 suckers, hash suckers, and a little bit of maybe 2 or 3 candy bars. Now, the industry has grown. There is just a plethora of products out there.
Where I'd like to see Have a Heart in 5 years is obviously still here, doubling their income. Maybe by then the whole United States will be legal.
Ryan, I just want to thank you
for always being there for me and truly caring about everybody.
I love working for you. You're the best boss I've ever had.
Ryan, Joel, it's been a blast, and I can't wait to see what the next 10 years plus have for us.
Ryan, you're such a hardworking dad. You've taught me so many new things, and I do not want that to stop. I love you very much, and I cannot wait to go further in the business with you.
Thank you, Ryan and Joel, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of the Have Heart family.
I am so happy to be with you guys.
Ryan, it's fantastic to get to know you. Love having you here. Can't wait to do more things in the future, especially Kauai.
I just want to say thank you, especially to you, Ryan. You believed in me and took me from a really dark place and made me find strength.
Ryan, thank you for opening your organization up to me, accepting me and my quirky ways.
Ryan and Joel, I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are taking over.
Joel, you've been a wonderful friend. I really enjoy our banter.
Joel, man, I love you. You're like the great-great-granddaddy I never had.
Joel is the reason why Have a Heart is where we're at, because he's a wonderful man, and we love him.
Dad, thank you for standing up and standing next to me and picking me up when I was kicked and put down.
I told them, you guys are like 2 dimes. And they looked at me and they go, what? And I go, you know, two dimes, like a paradigm shift.
I am so proud of you guys. I'm grateful. And, you know, the world is our oyster. We're going to take it. We're going to be able to share it with the world. And this is amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. I love you guys.
Have a Heart is home.